Stowe Show is on your radio.
What's going on, everybody? It's Stowe from the Stowe Show right here on Joy 107.1, Columbus's inspiration station. I have the honor and pleasure today of talking to the one and only Miss Jessica Wickman. Will, can you let us know why we are having this conversation today?
Well, Stowe, today is 1 week from our 37th annual Women of Achievement event with YWCA Columbus. For those who aren't familiar, our event is where we honor women in our community who are closely related to our mission of eliminating racism, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. So these 6 women who will be honored next week are Joy Bivens, Laura S.B. Bell, Linda Hondros, Joanna Pinkerton, Angie Plummer, and Janika Pierce Tucker were nominated by their peers in our community. And it's an extensive nomination process. They are then selected. And then each year we honor about 5 to 7 women. And it's our biggest fundraiser. So not only are we lifting up women in our community who are doing big, powerful things, we are also raising money to support the work of YWCA Columbus, which we provide supportive housing for women and families. We also provide leadership training for young women and girls with a social justice lens. And we newly have formed a diversity, equity, and inclusion training. And on top of that, we're providing educational programming for children in our community.
Wow, that's a lot. But that is all good. And so you said that this is taking place 1 week from today. So that's what, April 27th?
April 27th from 12 to 1 p.m. Unfortunately, it is a virtual event this year because as we all know, we didn't know where we would be today when we planned last year. So hopefully next year we will be back to our historical large event, which is usually about 2,000 people in one space, celebrating women and raising money. Yeah.
So with raising money and women really being the secret ingredient of what keeps a community together, how long have you all been celebrating women like this with this event?
So this year is our 37th year. We have the 6 women that we'll honor this year will join 281 women who have joined the Women of Achievement Academy before them. So when the event first started, it was celebrating a lot of women who were firsts in their career. And the good news is we are beyond the firsts of women being in specific careers. And now we're looking at what are women doing in our community that greatly impacts women and empowering people. And most of all, when we look at the work that we do, we're creating dignity for all. And that's at the core of everything we do.
Yeah, so, and you said that the women that are being honored this year were nominated by peers in their community. So what made these particular women stand out when they were nominated?
That is a really good question. We don't select them. That's the thing. So, I mean, when you hear the stories of the women, we as the staff, I should say, are the people who select the women to be honored. We have a selection committee, and there are letters that are written for recommendation of the women. We look at their leadership in our community. We look at other community affiliations they may have, that it's not just what they do for their job, but it's something they live.
Yeah, no, that's huge, because I mean, just looking at the stories of all the honorees, plus, and it's more than just those 6 women. You have On the Rise honorees as well, and just looking at their stories, it just seems like leadership was the universal theme through all of that.
That is accurate. And when we chose this year's theme, when you talk about theme, what we saw thread through all of their stories is that they're advocates for all. And you'll hear that during the storytelling from their peers. So this year we are doing things a little bit different, where not only do you hear from the women who are the honorees, but we'll hear from their peers about the work that they do, and they will help tell their story.
Wow. So how can we be involved in this event? I know you said it's virtual, but I do believe you have tickets that can be purchased. Okay.
So you can purchase a virtual pass You can purchase a virtual pass on our website at YWCAColumbus.org. Virtual passes are $150 per pass. That is because it is a fundraiser. But we also have a young professional pass available for $30. So if that is more manageable. Additionally, you can support the event. If you're not able to attend, you can support the event by giving a donation. We suggest a donation of $37 for 37 years.
No, that's amazing. And because, honoring people while they're still here to be honored, and understanding that, hard work shouldn't be unrecognized are huge things that we have to start making a habit as a community. So why do you think this event is such a pillar and such a so important to the community?
Well, I think of a story of one of our honorees this year. She, as a 17-year-old, watched her mother be honored as a woman of achievement.
Wow.
And she will receive the same honor next week. Unfortunately, her mother passed away earlier this year unexpectedly and will not be there in attendance. However, one of her good friends will be there to welcome her into the academy in her place. So I think there's a legacy to it. There's a sisterhood to it. There's, what we found amongst our classes is that they develop this bond with each other, and they just become this strong, powerful force together. They're already strong women on their own, and they start doing projects together to do good in our community. And we'll continue to add to that class throughout the years to come. And that's what's wonderful about our Women on the Rise segment that we've added, is that we're able to honor women who are earlier in their career, but are really doing wonderful, powerful things, and really advocating for all. So hopefully we'll be able to see those women on the rise on the stage in a different capacity.
Yes.
That's down the road.
Yes. Because with those honorees, were they nominated the same way from their peers?
They were nominated by the community. It's not as extensive of a process as our Women of Achievement, but that they were honored, or they were nominated by the community as well.
Wow. So can you just give us the information once again about when the event is and how we can be a support and attend, or even if we can't attend, still support?
Yep. So Women of Achievement is taking place on Wednesday, April 27th from 12 to 1 p.m. virtually. You can purchase a pass going to our website, YWCAColumbus.org, or make a donation for $37 for 37 years.
Or more.
Or more, yeah, 370 or 3,700. Whatever you can do, it goes to support the work of YWCA Columbus and help us continue programming in our community.
That's awesome. Jessica, I appreciate you joining me today. And
Thank you.
Definitely have the support of Joy 107.1.
Great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
The Stowe Show is on your radio.